It looks like Samsung is working on a Galaxy Note 10 Lite, but there's a catch on this one too. Apple wants to get their modems out by 2022, but it seems that that's not going to happen. And since we've seen enough Google Pixel 4 leaks, the Pixelbook Go just got leaked as well. I'm Jaime Rivera, and we've got some really hot news. Follow us on Twitter. Michael Fisher, David Kogan, Michael Josh, David Amell from Android Authority, all in one studio, coming very soon. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals, and it's interesting. Usually, we anticipate Black Friday, and there are a ton of deals heading to there. But it seems that Verizon's already starting, and it's starting with Galaxy devices. Verizon is currently offering the Galaxy S10 and the Note 10 for $300 off through Best Buy. The regular 128GB Galaxy S10 starts at $599, the S10 Plus goes for $699, and then the regular Galaxy Note goes for $649, and then the Note 10 Plus for $799. And those of you wanting the 5G variant, yeah, that's actually $999 for the Note 10 Plus. That's insane. Just $999 for the 5G variant. That would be the model that I would get, but you can learn more about everything in the description. Now, one of the major questions, obviously, is when is Android 10 going to reach other devices that are not Pixels? And we've got some news on that, and we're going to begin with OnePlus. It seems that those of you that are lucky enough to have the OnePlus 5 and on, you will be getting Android 10. For example, the 6 and the 6T will be getting the beta this month with a full release in November. The 5 and the 5T users will have to wait until Q2 2020 to get their update, which is still better performance than many companies out there. At least you get dates and information. More on that soon. See, once you turn the page over to Galaxy devices, that gets completely different because we may see some leaks and stuff like that. We never get dates, and then it is so fragmented for that to launch, and yet these are the most popular Android phones out there. Right now, again, we don't have specific dates, but we already see beta testing being done over a video on Phone Arena showing us what to expect for Android 10 and One UI 2.0. A lot of the features that come with Android 10 already exist on One UI, so this is mainly a minor visual change. We'll definitely keep you posted whenever we have the betas or whenever we get an official launch. I mean, I don't understand why the Note 10 didn't launch with it, or at least should get a roadmap, at least, just a couple weeks after the announcement. I mean, I think that that's what you deserve for what you pay. Now, I promise you that I'm not going to bore you with another Pixel 4 or Pixel 4 XL leak. Those are getting kind of boring. Seriously, it seems that we are getting more than just a Pixel Watch. In addition, we've got more products coming up. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the possibility of a Pixelbook that we are expecting to see on the event on the 15th. Now we actually have some images of what the device looks like. In specifications, it should bring an Intel Core M3 all the way up to an i7, 8 gigs of RAM or 16, in addition to 64 or 256 gigs of storage. It will also have a 13.3-inch screen and comes in two colors, just black and not pink. But then some of the photos that we see also show it in white. So again, we got a little polarizing information here, but still, expect it for the 15th as well. Now, since we started talking about the possibility of getting a 5G phone right now with the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, the question is when you're getting 5G on iPhones, which are currently proving to be some of the best sellers in smartphones right now. And as it turns out, we've got good news, but we've also got bad news. The company is expected to launch their 5G iPhones next year with Qualcomm chips, but we also know that the company is also working on their own modem since they purchased Intel's 5G business. They recently set a deadline to themselves to have them by 2022, but according to a new report, Apple is pushing it with these dates as we don't see them likely happening until 2023, says the source. The reason for the delay is that even after the design and fabrication start, they have to go through the arduous testing process with the FCC and certifications. So apparently it's going to be more realistic for it to happen in 2023 when we're already going to start talking about 6G. And finally, the hottest news today have to do with Samsung yet again, particularly with the future of the Galaxy Note. I mean, I love my Galaxy Note, love the Note 10 Plus, but apparently the company still wants to come up with yet another variant, which we're trying to understand what for. According to a couple of reports, Samsung is working on a Galaxy Note 10 Lite that will come up in a couple of months. The only confirmed specification so far is that it's 128 gigs of storage instead of 256, but we don't know what the base storage is going to be, or if this is just going to be a variation. The specs are supposed to line up with the Galaxy A91 with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855, 8 gigs of RAM, and well, the display apparently is also going to be one of the differences. Apparently also this device is only going to launch in Europe, but in today's question, let me know, what do you think? Do you think that Samsung should work on a Note 10 Lite? Because I thought that the Note 10 was the Note 10 Lite. You didn't get all the specs of the Note 10 Plus. In my case, the company should just leave it there and just drop the price of the small Note 10. I think that would be awesome, but let us know what you think in the comments down below. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Also, follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see what I do with these phones. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.